Hi guys, book talk today. I have a book called Beyond the Open Well sitting here, and it's a true story about two sisters and a brother, and it is written by Jean M. Hebert, and it was published in 2008, and it's about SA abuse, which is sexual abuse. So if you're looking for something that is kind of DID related but not, and you're just starting out, I really recommend this book. I've read it 4 times. And I'll read you a little bit of the information here. The 2 girls that are in this book, their names are Sharon A. Colburn and Janice Alice McDaniel. Also known, because here's the thing, their names were changed. What happened is, way back when, I want to say, I think it's based on like the 60s and 70s, these 2 girls and their brother were taken out of their home and they were fostered out. And the foster care issues that they go through is just tremendous. And the stepfather is physically abusive and sexually abusive with both these girls. And the boy, he actually gets put in a place where it's a little better for him. So here's their story. So begins the true story of the lives of sisters Joyce West and Jane McDaniel over the span of 6 decades. Their story is fascinating and compelling. Early abuses and neglects negatively influence their lives, even today. In these pages, the sisters bravely talk about a subject that is too often kept secret. Ultimately, it is their hope that by the telling of their story, they may shed light on the subject of abuse and encourage other sufferers to overcome and live a prosperous life. If you listen carefully, you can hear the sound of silence in the book. It is your own heartbeat echoing deep inside your ears as you read on. It is the vibration of the life that is sometimes felt in the stillness of the night. It is the unspoken assurance that you are not alone in your fear or in your joy. It also has pictures in it that are, which I like. I love it when they add pictures so you can kind of see who they are and what they've been through. And everything is detailed. I do believe after so many years, I think both of them have passed on now, but their story, I am going to give you a trigger warning. It is very detailed. And everything they go through is very detailed. And their therapists and having to deal with having children. Back then, people got married and had kids, and they had to put life on hold for their family and kids. And then in the wake of that, they had to hide their mental illness. So this book really covers that. And it is about 350 some pages long. And it shows them in childhood, and then it also shows them growing up. So I thought that was really neat. And it shows their lives of who they married, the struggles they went through. And the fact that it's so close to home, I really enjoyed it. And it's such a good book. And it's definitely an eye-opener for sexual abuse, and if you're just beginning and you're just kind of on that field right now, I recommend this book. It is very, very well done. Another book I want to bring up is When the Rabbit Howls. This is a book about dissociative identity disorder, but it's based on multiple personality disorder. This book was written by Trudy Chase, and you can, like I had mentioned in some of my earlier videos, you can see her on Oprah and other things out on YouTube, things like that. And she had wrote this book, and it's pretty early. It was in 1987, so it's pretty old. But the thing is, it's got a lot of detail on DID, her struggles in that time period, and I'll even read the back for you so you kind of have an understanding of what it's about a little bit. And this talks about her altars. Startling, stunning, and powerful, Black Catherine is a willful guardian of the children. Sewer mouth voices rage in a torrent of 4-letter words. 12 is the sensitive, artistic child. Rabbit doesn't speak, but only howls in pain. These are some of the personalities that live within Trudy Chase. For her entire life, they have protected her from the memories of unspeakable acts of child abuse excuse me, and incest that she endured for years. To escape the horror of the violent abuse, the 2-year-old child went to sleep and created the inner world of the troops. The 92 voices that shielded her from pain, but that she never fully knew existed as she established her career, got married, and started a family. Only now has Trudy Chase unlocked the door to the terrifying crimes of the past. Like Sybil, this is a spellbinding journey through the fragmented world of multiple personality, which today is known as DID. But unlike anything you've ever read, this unique book has over 90 authors. For all of Trudy Chase's troops, speaking out is the will to tell their story. Now, you got to keep in mind there's a lot more research nowadays, but I like going to the past a bit because these are the starters of figuring out ways to heal DID. And as you read through it and even watch the movie, which is called The Voices Within of Trudy Chase, you will see that there are techniques used back then that are used today. And I get kind of frustrated when people say, well, it's old school and you shouldn't base your whole process on that. And I don't. I do, however, find it very interesting to see these women get through their journey without the knowledge of today. And they're married and they fight through all this. And again, I will have pictures of the books at the end of this video, but I've read this book twice and it's very, very good. So I recommend this one as well for DID sufferers. It's a long one. I think it's about 400 pages. So anyway, that's my book talk today. And if you can use them, I recommend reading them. I do, however, recommend you talk to your therapist first before digging into it. They might be too traumatic for you yet, but they are good learning sources. All right, loves. Bye.